There's a certain moment every woodworker recognizes the instant a carving tool touches a dense exotic hardwood for the first time. The resistance feels different. The sound changes. Even the vibration traveling through your fingertips tells you this material plays by its own rules. Some woods invite the blade forward. Others challenge every movement and demand a completely different mindset. And strangely enough, that challenge is exactly what makes these species unforgettable. Dense exotic hardwoods have a reputation for beauty, but their real personality only appears during the carving process. Beneath those dramatic grain patterns and deep natural colors is a material structure that can either reward patience, or punish haste immediately. What surprises many makers is that success with dense hardwoods is rarely about brute force. It's about tactile awareness. Tiny adjustments in pressure. Reading resistance before tear-out begins. Understanding how grain direction changes beneath the surface. The craftsman isn't simply shaping wood anymore, they're negotiating with it. And the most skilled carvers learn something unexpected very quickly. The harder the material becomes, the quieter your technique must be. One of the first mistakes people make with dense species is assuming sharper pressure solves everything. But aggressive carving often creates more problems than progress. Dense fibers compress differently than softer woods. Instead of peeling away cleanly, they may fracture, chip unpredictably, or polish themselves against the cutting edge until friction becomes the real enemy. That's why experienced carvers pay attention to feel long before visual results appear. The blade begins to communicate subtle resistance changes. A smoother glide may signal favorable grain direction. A slight vibration can warn of interlocked fibers beneath the surface. Even the pitch of the cut can reveal whether the edge geometry is cooperating with the material or fighting against it. In many ways, dense hardwood carving becomes less visual and more sensory. And that sensory awareness changes everything. Some exotic species contain natural oils that completely alter carving behavior. Instead of dry resistance, the blade encounters a slick, almost wax-like movement. This can feel surprisingly smooth at first, but it also disguises rising edge temperatures and premature dulling. Others behave like compressed bundles of tension. They hold extraordinary detail once shaped, but reaching that stage requires restraint at every step. Removing too much material too quickly can create fractures that remain invisible until finishing reveals them later. This is why pacing matters so much. Dense carving rewards rhythm over speed. Many skilled woodworkers intentionally slow their hand movements when working exotic species. Not because the process becomes more difficult but because slower movement creates more feedback. Every pass becomes readable. Every resistance shift becomes predictable. And when predictability increases, precision follows naturally. Another overlooked strategy involves approaching cuts from multiple directions instead of forcing a single carving path. Dense hardwood grain often changes internally in ways that aren't immediately visible on the surface. A cut that behaves perfectly in one section may suddenly resist only centimeters away. Rather than fighting that change, experienced makers adapt constantly. They rotate the material. Alter tool angles slightly. Shorten carving strokes. Reduce leverage. These micro-adjustments may seem insignificant individually, but together they prevent catastrophic tear-out and preserve sharp detail. Interestingly, dense woods often teach patience better than any instructor could. The material refuses shortcuts. And eventually, the craftsperson begins to appreciate that resistance instead of resenting it. Because resistance creates intention. There's also an emotional shift that happens while carving highly dense species. Softer woods often encourage experimentation and rapid shaping. Exotic hardwoods create a different atmosphere entirely. Every cut feels consequential. Every decision leaves a lasting imprint. That heightened awareness can actually improve craftsmanship overall. Many woodworkers notice their posture changes subconsciously. Their breathing slows. Their grip becomes lighter. They begin listening to the tools instead of overpowering them. Dense carving turns the process into a conversation instead of a confrontation. And oddly enough, the wood often responds better when force disappears. Tool preparation becomes equally important. Dense fibers expose weaknesses in sharpening immediately. An edge that feels sharp on standard hardwoods may fail almost instantly on exotic material. But extreme sharpness alone isn't the only answer. Edge stability matters just as much. Some carving geometries excel at slicing but collapse under prolonged dense fiber resistance. Others maintain durability longer but sacrifice control. The balance between edge refinement and structural resilience becomes critical. That's why many advanced carvers slightly modify bevel angles depending on the species they're approaching. Tiny differences in geometry can dramatically alter control, friction, and surface quality. And surface quality is where dense woods truly reveal their potential. When carved correctly, these species reflect light differently than softer materials. Fine details remain crisp. Curves appear cleaner. Edges hold definition with remarkable clarity. Even unfinished surfaces can display a natural depth that feels almost polished before sanding ever begins. But reaching that stage requires understanding something important. Dense woods are less forgiving, yet more rewarding. Every mistake becomes more visible. Every success becomes more dramatic. Temperature management also plays a surprisingly large role. Friction builds rapidly in dense material, especially during repetitive detailed carving. Heat affects both the cutting edge and the wood itself. Excessive friction can burnish fibers instead of cutting them cleanly, creating shiny compressed areas that resist finishing later. This is why controlled movement matters more than raw speed. Some craftsmen intentionally pause between sequences of cuts, allowing both the tool and material to stabilize. Others alternate between carving zones to reduce localized heat buildup. These habits may sound subtle, but over long sessions they dramatically improve consistency. And consistency is what separates clean craftsmanship from accidental results. There's another fascinating characteristic dense exotic woods reveal during carving. Many of them expose hidden visual patterns only after material removal begins. Layers beneath the surface may shift in color, reflectivity, or texture unexpectedly. A seemingly simple surface can suddenly reveal dramatic figure once shaped correctly. That unpredictability creates excitement. But it also requires flexibility. Rigid plans often fail with exotic hardwoods because the material itself introduces new opportunities during the process. Experienced makers learn to adapt designs slightly as hidden grain patterns emerge. Instead of forcing the wood to obey a fixed idea, they allow the material to influence final decisions. This collaboration between maker and material creates work that feels alive rather than manufactured. And viewers can usually sense that difference immediately. Perhaps the most valuable lesson dense carving teaches is respect. Not fear. Respect. There's a difference. Fear creates hesitation. Respect creates awareness. The craftsperson who respects dense material pays attention earlier, sharpens more carefully, adjusts technique faster, and listens more closely to feedback from the tools. Over time, this mindset improves every aspect of woodworking, not just carving exotic species. Because once your hands become sensitive enough to read dense hardwood properly, ordinary materials begin revealing details you previously overlooked. The entire craft deepens. And maybe that's the real reason so many woodworkers become fascinated by challenging species despite the difficulty. The struggle itself sharpens observation. It forces refinement. It exposes habits that softer materials quietly tolerate. Dense hardwoods don't hide weaknesses. They reveal them instantly. But they also reward improvement instantly. The moment technique aligns with the material, the resistance changes. The blade glides differently. Surfaces become cleaner. Details appear sharper. What once felt stubborn suddenly feels cooperative. That transformation is incredibly satisfying. And it reminds us that craftsmanship isn't only about controlling materials, it's about learning how to work with them intelligently. Every difficult species carries its own rhythm, its own resistance, and its own hidden beauty waiting beneath the surface. The challenge is learning how to hear it before forcing your way through it. And often, the best carvings emerge not from dominance, but from understanding. If this exploration into dense exotic carving strategies gave you new ideas or changed the way you think about tactile woodworking, consider subscribing to Crafted Wood Studio for more thoughtful craftsmanship insights and creative woodworking discussions. And if you know someone fascinated by carving, materials, or advanced woodworking techniques, sharing this video really helps these ideas reach more people who appreciate the craft. Every like, share, and subscription quietly supports future projects, deeper explorations, and more creative conversations surrounding the art of woodworking. Thanks for spending time here with Crafted Wood Studio, and until the next build, observation, and discovery, keep creating with patience, curiosity, and intention.